step 8 of the sales process is often neglected, and it's a real shame because it's a good one, which is to follow up and then keep in touch with the customer. So salespeople often think, well, I've been to see the customer, they either bought it or they didn't, and that's it. But actually following up and keeping in touch is a really good way to make more sales in the future. So if you made the sale, keep in touch. If you didn't make the sale, then what's the next action going to be? Maybe they need to talk to their boss, maybe they're not ready yet, but keep it with you. So say to them, well, when will you be ready to think about it? August? Okay, shall I call you then? So you've got permission to call them. Never, I'll leave it with you then, or call me when you're ready. Now, imagine if you don't call them. Imagine if you've been to see somebody and they don't want to buy it at the moment and you say, okay, well, I'll be in touch, and you never call them. They'll think that you don't care, that you didn't really want to sell to them, you didn't really want to help them, you didn't care about them as a person, maybe you didn't even like them. But what if you're pretty sure it's going to be a no? You're thinking of ringing up to say, have you thought about it now? What do you think? You're pretty sure you're going to get a no. Should you still call them? Well, imagine if you follow up and it's a yes. That was worth doing. But imagine if you follow up and it is a no. At least you've got it closed. It's off your list. And also, if it is a no, you can ask them why. And if they have an objection, you can find out why you didn't get the sale. And that will be useful for next time. Imagine if you were selling a house and they said, well, in the end, the kitchen was a bit dark and not very attractive. That's useful for you to know, because you can make sure that you put some extra lights in the kitchen and make it really clean and nice looking for the next person who you show the house to. So a no is still useful. And maybe you can handle the objection. Maybe you can say, well, would you like to have another look at the kitchen? Or did you know that included in the price is we're going to refurbish the kitchen? So find out what the objection is. You might be able to handle it and get the sale. You might be able to turn a no into a yes. And of course, the final reason why you'd want to keep in touch is to ask for a referral. Because if they have bought from you, you could still say, how's it going? Isn't it great? Is there anybody else who you think would benefit from this? Is there anybody you'd recommend that I talk to? And in fact, even if you didn't get the sale and they were really apologetic saying, I love it, but I can't afford it, you could say, well, do you know anybody else who you think would love this? And sometimes they'll help you just because they feel bad that they're not buying from you. So keep in touch, always get back to the person, even if you think it's going to be a no, and ask for those referrals.